Whoa, hey, it's me. What? Is it me? Is it me? Is it me? Is it me? Oh my god. Amy's sneezing away. She's like coughing, sneezing mess. Anyways, hey, it's Doug. Welcome to Side Dish. Happy Saturday, everybody. This is an episode by request. We had I was on my Minecraft server's Discord and request if we ever made Ukrainian food, and I said, well, we make all kinds of things, but we'd love to make Ukrainian food. So I asked for some suggestions from I believe it was Andromeda who asked, and they recommended there's a number of ways I heard people say, even different Ukrainian people on YouTube, but Varenyky is what this, so like Veronica, but Nikki. So Varenyky or Varenyky. It depends on, I guess, probably where you are, Western or Eastern. But, so, the winch. Oh, hi, DT. On her other account, her DT, or the winch speaks. I'm gonna have to look. Now I have to look up your YouTube, the winch speaks account. I gotta do it. So we're gonna make two. It's a, like I said in the description, it's a cousin to the pierogi. The Ukrainian, as I understand it, they have a sweet and savory. The one we're gonna make tonight is a blueberry one, and we're also making a potato, which is the classic potato pierogi or potato varenyky. And we're gonna do that with onions, and we're gonna wrap it up, and it's gonna be so delicious. So we're also, on that note, we're going to go into the, so we're going to do this. We're going to be supporting, the Ukrainian people and their, unjust, not their unjust war, the unjust war that's happening to them. We're also going to make a new cocktail that I found online in honor of President Zelenskyy with two Y's. And it looks like a Ukrainian flag when you're done making it. Which, I mean, come on. And it's I had to find passion fruit puree, which I ended up having to make from frozen passion fruit. So we're going to get into this. So this is pretty easy. So one thing that I noticed when I was doing my research this week on this is there's no yeast in this dough. There's no baking soda, and there's no baking powder. There's no leavening agent in it at all. So I believe this is more closely related to a pasta than it is to a bread dough or something like that. Dumpling dough, but it's really, I would say it's a pasta because we are going to boil it, and then yeah, kind of. I mean, I think that would be a very good way to cousin. So we're going to boil it like you would the ravioli, to cook the filling and everything, and then you're going to drain it, and then you're going to saute it. The savory. No, you're going to have butter in here, and you're going to toss the already cooked dumpling, the Varenyky, inside of the hot butter, and then you're gonna have sour cream, which is a big thing for the savory side. And then we are going to make basically the filling is blueberries, sugar, cinnamon, and lemon juice for the sweet side, and then we add cornstarch, and it thickens it up, and that's what you kind of cover and saute it with a little sauce at the top of it. For the dessert one, exactly. Now,
what about for the other ones?
That's with butter. Like melt it. Yeah, and then you add the sour cream on the side and you dip them in the sour cream.
So, like, you could do these like dumplings and make that schmaltz and sour cream sauce.
Yes, you could. That would be also a good way to do this. So you're also going to use a dollop of sour cream on the blueberry ones too. And you dust the cooked ones in confectioner's sugar. And then for the potato ones, we are going to boil them and then cook them 2 to 3 minutes with, here it is, mesh strainer, pat of butter, and then gently toss the Varenyky from sticking together, cooking the remaining Varenyky at the end. Add all the remaining fried onions to the bowl and toss and coat. So you also there's going to be some fried onions to go in there and toss it. You have a dollop of sour cream there.
Boy, this sounds amazing.
Yeah, it's going to be, I'm pretty excited. So I'm really, I'm going to start with, oh, you know what? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Is my mic, is my level? I just wanted to make sure because I forgot to do one thing. So there it is. Okay. Well.
Nice try. Don't try to play Western Son. What do you mean?
I like that you logged it.
Wow, A, your jokes are on fire. You're hilarious.
I didn't mean to press A.
Oh. Well, let me put it this way. She logged in on her phone from her own account, and then she's telling the jokes from the side dish account. So I like this move.
This is very meta.
I like it a lot. Message retracted. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is we need to get the dough started because it needs to rest for 30 minutes. So this is 2 cups. I've already measured it, all-purpose flour. And this goes in here. And then you need for 1 teaspoon of salt. So I need to get some diamond kosher because this stuff, while it is salt, it's not my favorite. But it's going to go in there, and I think we're done with that. So at the same time, what you could be doing is you can take your potatoes. I'm using russets because you're going to want to do there's a sort of an order of operations here. And I've cooked these, and then I've riced them so they're mashed potatoes. So watch our mashed potato episode, and it will show you. Don't put a garlic piece in there, just plain mashed potatoes. You're good to go. And then those are going to cool, and then we'll do the onions. We'll do blah, blah, blah. So, now you can see. Okay, whatever. We got it. I think we figured it out. Okay. So then I'm going to mix this up, and then I'm going to add in. Whoa, that's too fast. There's flour everywhere. I have a large egg that's at room temperature. I guess that's it's important. So do that. I'm going to just add that in there, and it's going to come together. Now, this is where when I made the dough that you'll see in a minute, I went way too fast. So, can you see? This is the potatoes I'm talking about. No, you couldn't see before. Okay. So I've got this. I'm just letting this go. I'm going to add enough water. Like that's a half cup, but I probably did a little less than a half cup. And I'm just going to let it come together because I want it to be a medium wet dough, but I don't want it to be sticky. If that makes any sense to anybody in the old baking world. Not bacon, baking. There we go. Because again, I'll just show you. Probably easier. So I made this one earlier today. It still has some stick to it, but it's not, it's not like it's like when I let go of it. It's that this is kind of what you're looking for in terms of consistency. So I'm just going to add more water, let this do its business. I love that joke. The cat scan one. That's such a good joke. It should look smooth. It should look, should have a nice skin on it, as they say, but again, not sticky. So I'm going to keep this because I'm going to put this other dough in there. Actually, I'm going to put this in there. And then I'm just sort of letting this come together and watching it. It's still real dry, like real dry. Okay. So this is also going to depend. If you can use 1 large egg or 2 egg yolks. Again, is whatever you want to, kind of come together.
I think this is better when it's back further. We can see more of what's happening.
Okay, I moved it up. That's on me. So this has come together, and I'll before we get too much, I want to show you what it looks like. So it's obviously a little sticky because the dough hasn't, the flour isn't fully hydrated. But when I made it earlier, it was very sticky. So I'm just letting you know. Okay, I'm gonna wash my hands here of that. So while that's doing that, let's make some, because we also need to make the blueberries, and we got to let them come together and then also set off to the side and cool and all that fun stuff.
It takes guts to be an organ donor.
It says guys.
So, okay. Guts. It takes guts to be an organ donor. Okay, so we need 2 cups of blueberries, washed and stemmed. I missed that stem, but most of these are already washed and stemmed. Right. Those go right in there like that. And then sugar. Got a little water in there, please. That is a 1/2 cup of sugar.
How much blueberries?
2 cups. And then I'm going to use 1 to 2 tablespoons of either we could use brandy for this. Should we use brandy for this instead of? Yeah, okay. Denise is going to get the brandy while I turn this on to let it sort of start. Food pusher. So we're kind of making a compote here. Take a look at this. Oh yeah, okay, this is good. You don't want it to beat for too long. I'm gonna let this go for, I don't know, a few minutes, I think. But right now it's a good consistency in terms of the amount of moisture that is in there. So I'm gonna set a timer for like 3 minutes. Not very long, because again, I don't want it to get tough and it's so. And then it also has a 1/2 teaspoon of the cinnamon. So it's gonna be, I don't know if you ask me, but it's gonna be pretty good. Oh my god, that is a giant thing of brandy. Glug, 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 glug. Brandy. You're a fire. I'm going to 2. I'm doing 2. Because why not? You know what? The world is crazy. So in honor of this being a Ukrainian dish, one thing I did want to talk about, and it does pertain to food, is that Chef Jose Andres, who should be up for sainthood, if you ask me, he has the World Kitchen. I think that's what it is, the World Kitchen Organization. Can you look it up for me to get the exact? But he goes to these areas that are in like war-torn areas and stuff like that, and provides meals for free. His organization, he's again the guy at the saint trying to keep people. Yeah, World Central Kitchen. That's right. Okay, so that is one of those things that again, selflessness is an amazing thing. Doing kind things for people that can't do for themselves at the moment or whatever. But we definitely want to make sure that we keep supporting those things. So you can go to the World Health Kitchen, or no, World Central Kitchen, and donate. If that's one thing that you want to be into, that's what you should do. I think that is a worthwhile cause, and again, it is bringing meals to people who can't bring meals to themselves at the moment. So, and it's not just Ukraine. Again, it goes all over the place. So now the blueberries here are starting to pop, and their juices are coming out, and they're combining with the sugar and the brandy, and I've turned down quite a bit the flame here, and this is going to release. I'm going to also just give just a teeny splash of lemon juice just to help break it up, and that will also help with the acidity sort of Oh yeah, see that made a world of it. Okay. So while that's doing that, I'm gonna turn that down, turn that off, turn this off, and then here's your dough. So this is perfect. This is perfect. What you want. It's beautiful. It has a little bit of a stick, but you're not getting that. You're what you got is what you got. So okay, that can go there, off to the side. Set it for. It's going to be 30 minutes. It's just going to sit and rest, and it's going to allow the glutens that have already yeah. So what is it? Yes, it's amazing. I just love that guy. He used to do I got introduced to him through obviously through the Food Network and some other stuff, but he used to do like these gastronomical experiences where he would, really kind of push the limit of what food was, if I understand correctly. And like liquid nitrogen and like gelatin balls of different flavored things. It's pretty crazy. So I've got this done. And again, simmer for 2 minutes. That's pretty much what we've got. And then they come to a boil. We're just going to set this whole thing to the side. Because that needs to cool. It needs to do its thing. Holy blueberries. Hi, John. Welcome to the show. Okay, so that's basically what we're going to do now. So we need to do the onions. Because this is another situation sort of like where we were last week with the chow mein. We want to kind of get all these ingredients cooked and ready to go, and then we're going to roll out the dough, put it into, shape it into the half moon rounds that you would normally see, and then we're going to boil that, and then stuff is going to happen real fast here. So, oh my goodness, avalanche! I think it's time to, maybe we can treat ourselves some new pants. I'm not trying to make you laugh. It's just, I'm so funny. It just happens. Okay, so we're going to take.
I think I'm having a crafting accident.
What does that mean?
Well.
Is it because of the amount of super glue on your fingers?
No. I don't know. Breathing those fumes probably wasn't great for me. But I filed that foam. And I didn't wear a mask. And I think I probably should have. I think I'm having an allergic reaction.
I also think you probably should have.
Because under my skin, my ribs itch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should you go take a Claritin?
I did.
Okay. Hey, folks out there in viewerland, if anybody who you love or anybody else in the world comes up to you and says, my ribs itch under my skin, get them to a hospital or get them a Claritin because something is going completely sideways and I don't know what to do about that. All right, so I want this to get hot first before we put the onions in it. This is going to go, so while this is happening, there's going to be a lot happening here because I'm going to.
A little confused about.
What?
We're making the savory ones first.
Nope, we're making everything all at the same time.
Oh, okay.
This is we're gonna have enough dough for both. This
That trick you were doing earlier.
like that?
Yeah, when you were doing it, it's not exaggerated, so it really did look like it was just bouncing off your hand.
Oh yeah, I don't know. I did something earlier and then I forgot what I was doing.
No, it was faster. It's all right.
I did something and now I don't know how to do it again. That doesn't actually surprise me. Is it muffled?
I just didn't see it. Also, someone said.
Well, why doesn't get underwater?
How about this?
Talk about that.
Is it better? Do I sound better now, John?
No, remember, it's better when it's on the outside of the apron. It's still on the inside.
Oh,
Then
that's-
turn your flipper around, I think.
Technical
There
difficulty.
you go. I think that's better.
Better. Oh, that's because it was underneath the thing. That's why. Okay. This is doing it. Okay. That is very hot. I'll turn this down. So this is going to go for a while. So while that's going for a while, we're going to have.
Are they caramelizing?
They're caramelizing and then crispy.
Ooh, that is a long process.
Yeah, so it's going to go 15 minutes. So we're going to, again, this is going to be a stepped process of what's happening here. And I may get them started here and then move them back while we get some water boiling on this edge and some other stuff. How's everybody's week? I mean, it felt, I don't know, was it this week or last week? It just felt like forever. Amy's had a hell of a week just having to be, how many percentage of your school was out yesterday?
2% of our staff.
Yeah. Yesterday was my employee Colton, and my friend Colton's last day with us at UNR. He's moving on to a mechanical engineering job in Carson City. I'm so happy for him. Sad for me, but happy for him. But so again, let's turn this down because you don't want to.
We don't want burnt onions.
No, any kind of burnt's going to be bad here. So, should we make? You guys want a cocktail?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to put this here.
I know booze is good for allergic reactions.
Sure, that sounds right. Hey, don't I have a beater?
Why are you threatening me?
I'm not threatening you. I'm just threatening the world. But I thought I had a.
Do you mean that wood one?
No, I thought we had a metal one.
Oh.
No? Okay, doesn't matter.
We have the wood.
Do your ribs itch?
Did my ribs itch?
I just did that.
No, I think I did it out of I'm having sympathy itches for you. Okay.
Do you mean like a meat tenderizer?
Yes. Okay. Well, anyways, I got it. Denise found something.
That's what I was suggesting.
Oh, that'll work too. Yes. That'll work perfectly. Thank you. A muddler or a beater, as we would say. So the reason why I'm gonna just kind of let these go on the bottom and then crisp up and then we'll turn. But I'm just taking a handful because the glasses you want to have crushed ice in them.
Oh, no one busted ribs. Amy just feels like her ribs are itching.
Yeah, do you have busted ribs? Oh yeah. I probably could have used an ice pick on this. And then...
I like it. This is good.
They can't hear you.
They should be able to. The thing's going up when I tap it.
Well, Amy's not behind the camera. It's Carmen is and Amy's off to the side. So that's probably why you can't hear her, maybe?
I set it in the middle now.
That's crushed-ish.
Ooh.
What?
Mountain biking is hard.
Oh. Oh, well. That's why I don't do that.
So is tag.
I can.
I tried to tag Denise by sneaking up to her door dressed as Adriana, and she saw through his ruse.
I gotta tell you, they're playing this tag game, which I am not. And I gotta tell you, that's why. Because John dressed himself up as Adriana so that he could be not it anymore. He tried to call his truth because we did our D&D session 0 last week, and he tried to call our truce during that. I'm like, and Amy was like, there is no truth during anymore. The girls will have their cocktail, but Doug will not have his. So that will not stand. I can't believe that makes me laugh more than you could even understand.
What?
That he tried to dress himself up as Adriana had Denise.
Few mistakes were made.
Huh?
A few mistakes were made. He drove his own car. That's a dead giveaway. And he did not greet Denise as Adriana always greets people when she sees them.
With?
Just, like a big hello.
That's right.
Hey,
That's right. That is true. John, your antisocialness is shining through. Now, this is,
I feel like there's probably an easier way to do this.
there. Oh,
I like to watch you struggle sometimes.
sometimes. Fine.
We laugh.
You're hella social.
Who says hella? People our age. Yeah. Middle-aged people.
All right, let's get this out of the way since now there's ice literally everywhere. Okay.
Don't slip.
It's not. I think we're good there. Okay. This is homemade passion fruit puree. This is they make, you can get your own orange juice at Whole Foods. You can crush your own oranges. It's pretty great. Okay. I'm gonna come over and hang out right now. Stay put. Okay. We're
Not tricky.
ice. So the first thing you're gonna do, there's 4 ingredients that you're gonna add to the glass.
So the Ukrainian flag is yellow and blue?
Yes, it's yellow on the bottom and blue on the top. You're gonna add
This is awesome.
peach schnapps. Feel like I'm 15 years old in my parents' basement. Anyways, okay, so these are really weird measurements for this, I think.
I can't even remember. Did we just drink peach schnapps?
Yes.
Did we put it in?
No.
We just drank it. Or
1 2/3 fluid ounces.
1 2/3. That's weird.
Yeah, it is weird. Of peach. This is a third. A third. So I guess that's like nothing. Why would I even do that? Passion fruit puree.
Why do you keep calling it passion fruit?
I don't know. Because I'm a weirdo. Haven't you seen me before? Oh yeah. So these are gonna get I turned up the heat a little bit. Now you could add you could cook these out, let the liquid get down, take these out once they get crispy, and then add the oil back in and just put some nice mushrooms in here, thinly slice and get them crisped up too. That would also be quite delightful.
Okay, how much of this?
1 2/3 of an ounce. So 1 of those and like that much.
1 and some.
Okay, and then I have freshly squeezed orangey juice,
That's
lemon.
lemon
Yep,
juice.
1/3 of an ounce. So the passion fruit is a real star here. That's a 1/2 ounce. I'm gonna have to go like that because I'm not smart sometimes. And then orange juice, the same amount. So the reason I'm gonna do these things get mixed up and the ice here, and then then we'll do another mixer here, which I probably should get a container for. Here we go. Can you get a mixing spoon for me, Denise, too? Sorry. I'm not prepared for drinks, apparently. And again, this is cool and everything. The juice is down, and that's so. And then you're going to strain these into one of these glasses, so it sits.
John can come on over. I'll just tag you.
And now you're going to take 1 3/4 ounces of blue carousel. Yeah, that is a nature color you do not find in nature, anyone. And then 5/6 of a fluid ounce of the vodka. No, thank you. We're just doing 1 ounce. Ridiculous. I don't know who does that. Somebody who has more tools than I do. Now you just stir this together because again, we're mixing the alcohols, but we want to float this on the top of this beautiful drink. And let's see. Can you see? Can you?
Totally see. We're going to totally see this.
Okay. So you want to use your bar spoon here. No, stop doing that.
I think you need to have your spoon in there lower.
Well, maybe on the next one it'll look better. But
You can still see. You still got a line.
yeah, it's a decent line.
But
Anyways,
better
it's
than-
the Ukrainian flag in support of that. So you drink that and tell me what you think.
Yay!
And then I'm gonna make another one. And
I'm going to mix it up for you.
oh, okay.
Am I supposed to drink it in 2 parts?
I have no idea.
Well, now it's a delightful oceany green color.
Okay. Yeah, 5/6 booze. I mean, come on. That just seems ridiculous. How is it?
It's good.
What's it taste like? Like if you were to compare it to something else? Oh, I'm supposed to give you
It tastes tropically.
a lemon.
Quite a bit of orange juice, a little passion. It kind of tastes like boozy pop juice, which is what we were talking about that.
I love boozy. Well, you're getting more orange than you are getting the passion fruit because of the blue carousel too. That is,
Yeah. Oh, no, your head's more blue.
sorry for the dead air there. I was concentrating.
It's not bad.
Not bad.
The measurements are silly.
I do think so as well. We could probably scale it up to be one.
One and two and
Yeah. That's it. Okay. What did we decide this is? 1 1/3.
which is silly.
Mm-hmm. You probably could just do 1. And vodka. This is Costco vodka, Kirkland, and it's gluten free. Sandor, if you're out there watching.
Okay, move that blue out of the way so we can see.
The blue carousel.
Okay, here we go again, everybody.
Do better this time. I don't think that's the way. I think you're supposed to do it that way, but lower. And slower.
I have no idea. I'm not a bartender.
You still got to start.
Get Lynn on the phone.
Oh, that's better.
That's better.
It is.
It is better.
You're getting better.
Thank you.
I mean, there's more blue than yellow, but what are you gonna do? Okay, now I have to make one for old Doug here.
You should make me the orange passion fruit thing that you had earlier.
Just orange and passion fruit. Okay. That. I found this. I was like, this sounds like an excellent thing, and I was like, if we're gonna go all in, we might as well go all in on this our support here. Because I got to tell you, not bad for a comedian that people didn't take seriously. Now is like killing it in a war zone.
Also, you did something with Black Magic Craft, right? It was like $50 and you got 1,000.
Oh yeah. So like there's a Kickstarter. Yeah. There is a Kickstarter out there. I'll update the description to Jose Andres's charity and to this Kickstarter, and all of the money that is raised in this Kickstarter. If you're a 3D print enthusiast, you get all these STL models for your 3D printer, which is really kind of a cool thing. But at the same time, you're donating, and all the proceeds of this Kickstarter are going to help charities with the Ukraine. Right? Nope, no lemon juice. And so it's a worthwhile thing. It was $80 that I did, and which got me everything. But you can donate even if you don't have it. I recommend. They had a goal of $1,500, just like, and now they just crossed $250,000.
Wow, that's awesome.
So the community out there is pretty amazing, and these people, and there's a channel on YouTube, Black Magic Craft, and other places a part of it. They have all of these creators and modelers for the 3D printing have put so much, of these models that they make in there, so that you get something for your so. But I think whatever you can donate to help out, especially a lot of humanitarian crisis going on, food and the water, all that kind of stuff. And since this is a cooking show and we care about those things, you want to be, you should really donate if you can. So. Whoops, that's way too much.
Oh, that's funny. I was just thinking, have I ever tasted that by itself?
It's like oranges and liquor. Good, but it's just boozy. Oh man. Whew. All right, now, can he do it?
You can do it. You can do it, honey. Slow and steady.
It just seems to me that the blue carousel is just heavier.
Vodka's probably supposed to lighten it up.
Probably. Again,
You still got a strike.
it ain't perfect,
Oh, that's a better strike.
but it's not bad. So,
Good job.
if there's a technique on how to do that better, I'm all ears. Now, if we look here, you can start to see we are getting crispiness on the bottom here. So I'm going to make sure that we continue stirring this a little bit to distribute. Color, exactly. It's not, next week, I'm so excited about the ice cream party. We were talking about it. I've added a fourth ice cream. I'm going to make banana ice cream because why not? Carmen eats more bananas than any other human being on the planet. I'm almost certain of it. We go through at least, at least 2 bundles a week, sometimes 3.
I don't think they're called bundles.
Bunches. That's what I was thinking.
It's more like 2, like every 4 days,
Mhm,
5
mhm.
days maybe.
That's true.
No, I'm not talking about 2 bananas. I'm talking about whole bunches of
Yeah,
bananas.
it's a midnight snack. The kid eats bananas. So
Midnight banana.
yeah. Ooh. you drink bananas like Deepy drinks milk. Oh yeah, mixing it all together.
Yeah.
Once you're done, it does definitely take. If you added guava juice to this, you got yourself boozy pog, and there is nothing wrong with that. All right, so let me put this out of the way because we're done here for now.
My drink too.
Oh, yes. Did you bring me a glass?
Yeah.
Oh.
We're watching out for your health here, Carmen. Haha, I'm already screwed with that, so.
Here, we'll have some ice. Whoops. Nope, there's ice all over the place. Yeah, perfect. I'm just
It
pouring
smells good in here.
like onions.
Yeah.
Excellent. Potassium makes her bonkers. Yep. You know what's happening. Oh, yeah. Lime juice in there, too.
There was somebody I was talking to, like, they can't eat bananas because of something.
The potassium?
Yeah, like messes with the medication or something.
I can't eat
I
grapefruit
think it was Rusty.
for that reason.
Can't we eat what?
That's true. That's true. There's something about that. I don't know what it is, though.
You may have been able to do the blue, then the orange, but then
Yeah.
the tag would have been upside down.
That's true. That I thought about that, but, since we're trying for the flag motif, whatever. It's fine. It's going to be fine. I don't think so. I'm going to be rolling here, which is everybody's favorite thing to watch me do on this show because it's a little bit dangerous. Let's just take the time we've got it to make some space here. This is a one in a lifetime thing that you've never seen before.
Notice he's not putting it away.
Nope, I'm just putting it off to the side. Don't worry. I wouldn't pretend to change things up. Okay. So if you can't get the Ukrainian flag is delicious, and in general, I just enjoy doing things that are civically minded if possible. So I want to cut this in half because it says to do that, but I'm not 100% sure why, but we're going to do it. So thanks, Denise, for kind of helping clean up here, or just cleaning up.
Passion fruit. John says he sees you. You can't hide forever.
Come and get it.
Go
John.
tag somebody else, John.
Yeah.
Get Michael up at the lake.
Yeah, go get Michael.
Just because he hides up at the lake for the whole month of June or May, so he doesn't have to get tagged, that's fine. All right, so I'm just rolling this out into, make sure I get my measurements here. I need to get those glasses that help you read. Reading glasses, as it would be. This is going to get fairly thin. Again, I kind of feel like at this point, if you wanted to, you could probably use a pasta roll.
I think you could too. Why aren't you?
Because then it's just the thing. Maybe I should. Should I? No?
Yeah.
Okay.
It would have actually been less messy.
Yeah, well. Okay, well.
Just kidding.
Just kidding about cleaning stuff up. Actually, this will make things a lot easier. Now, do it by hand if you don't have one of these fancy things. But if you're like me and you do, that's for you. This is for me. I have this is the chaos that you tune in for. Can you imagine what next week's going to be about? That's going to be the thing that's crazy. Okay, where is it? Nope, that's the spaghetti maker. Nope, that's the reading maker. Here it is. It's not. Okay. So this is, if you make pasta a lot, get yourself one of these. If you have a KitchenAid mixer. If you don't, well then, I feel bad for you. Again, I'm going to cut this now. So now I'm going to actually cut this in half because it's going to be too big to roll through right now. All at the same time, make sure that you are turning these.
This is what people sign up for.
This juggling of balls. Yeah.
Just what?
People are over there like, do I have any cabinets open, DP? Because I was just thinking that.
Pantry.
Sorry. Okay, so I've got this, and I'm going to start this at 1, and I'm actually probably not going to go I'm going to go pretty thin on this because it needs to be an eighth of a thick. The one on this is literally the fattest or thickest, depending on what your measurement system is. I like to measure in fatness. So I'm just going to get this through a couple of times to sort of, and if it's too wet, you'll see, that's why it's good to have some, but then I'm going to sort of let this go like this. And each step down, this is 2. And then I'm going to fold it in half. I can't believe we've actually not done a fresh pasta episode.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
Yeah. So I'm just going to dust this. And I'm going to turn it. I'm gonna keep it on 2 for a minute while I get sort of it under control here.
Is that what's happening?
Yes. It is what's happening.
It's really getting dry.
What's getting dry?
The dough, it looks like.
No, it's wet. It's wet. Okay. So now I'm gonna go down.
Oh, stir the onions. You're doing great. You are doing great.
We are doing great. On that note, though, turn those down a little bit.
Denise went and got a straw so she could suck her drink down.
I'm not a dummy.
That crushed ice getting to you?
Yeah.
Not really a fan of this. Is so wet.
Might be too wet for the pasta thing.
Yes, it might be.
That was delightful. A piece of ice shot up my nose.
Okay, that's a 3.
Well, you
So now I'm
had a
just.
drink that was basically just pure lemon juice, so I didn't like it.
What? Okay, this is a great idea, but I don't know if it's going to work the way we want it to. So I'm going to go back down to 1 and start again.
There's some Ukrainian person watching this going like,
Seriously.
"Oh, dude."
There's a babushka out there that's like, no, sir, it's too wet.
Okay.
So this is not it was a good idea, but not a good execution. So
Okay,
that's
go
fine.
away.
Okay.
Thank you, Denise.
Yes. Good try, everybody. Good try. Okay.
Okay, flour your roller. Maybe flip it over. There you go. You're doing great, honey.
I know I am.
So modest.
Yep. I am the most modest. I'm going to get some of this out because I think there's a little grease in there, but we'll be fine.
Grease
Yeah, from the
onions?
from the mixer. For better flavor, yes. Exactly. Yeah, this is, I think, the way that you're supposed to do this. Okay.
It's all on purpose. We get it.
Yeah, Okay. It's not exactly where you want it to be, but it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun.
How many is this supposed to make?
Jesus. 24,
Oh,
but we're not going to make
it
24.
be a lot thinner then. Because is that half the dough?
This is half the dough.
What you're rolling is half the dough.
Yes.
Are you gonna get 12 out of that?
I don't know. If I get it and cut it and re-roll it. Listen, you guys have been here before. You've seen me do this. I'm not good at rolling dough as much as I.
He says you forcefully rolling that dough so close to your phone is giving me palpitations.
It's giving me palpitations.
Because then you almost knocked it off. Honey, you are like a mad scientist right now. I love it. Your hair is going crazy. You look all stressed out.
I'm not stressed out. No
Wow. This is
I'm perfectly fine.
You moved it and then started moving towards it again.
Believe me, everything about what's happening right now is not ideal. But it is the life we live. I was, a couple of things that, to take away is that, own your mistakes and go into them and see what you can do. Now, you can cut these out manually, but why are we going to do that? We have tools.
Okay, now think about that. Are you gonna get 12 out of that? That's sad. You want me to show
We're
you?
going to get as many as we can out of this. And so I'm going to, this is about, again, once we get to, we'll roll these
Is it
out.
snapping back like the other one did?
Yes, but it's fine because we're going to do this right when it's dough. It's going to relax. So as we, again, see that? I don't think we want to eat that, but whatever. I'll eat that one.
What is it?
It's a little black grease. It's fine.
So you're saying my kitchen needs some
Both of ours need to go in.
TLC?
Okay. I'm done. I'm going to call this good. They're caramelized and there are crunchy bits, but they're going to go into these mashed potatoes. So let's stop what we're doing. Stop. Is it hot in here? Just kidding. All right, I'm not though.
Oh, did we tell you that when we were in the Caribbean, that couple thought you were
Oh, James May. Yeah, from Top Gear. If people want to take my picture, they maybe made a cross look and keep my sunglasses off so they could fool their son. It was pretty good. Okay. I'm going to put this here. Why not? Who cares? At this point, everybody, who cares? Yeah, why not? Okay. So roll out the dough. Push potatoes in a pot. I did that already. Add the onions and cook. Stir and sprinkle dark and brown and crispy. They're about dark brown and crispy here. Ish. Drain the potatoes and return to the pot. I think I'm only supposed to put a certain amount of these in here.
Yeah, you're supposed to leave some in for the sauce.
Yeah, which I'm going to leave that amount.
Oh, what's in there?
That's the blueberries. I did that.
No meat?
No.
No meat?
No meat. I make them. So again, it's like a mashed potato, right?
Your stove is still on.
I know it. Don't worry. I'm aware. I got to heat these berries back up because I got to add cornstarch to thicken everything up so that when I put them in,
They don't know those sloppy. Potatoes real quick. Will you need a scoop?
I don't know what I'm going to need. You know what? We're flying by the seat of our pants right now, everybody.
Okay, you have 9 minutes, just so you know.
9 minutes for what?
I don't know. Actually, you have 4 minutes, according to this.
You know what? We'll finish when we finish. How many do you think we're going to get out of this, actually?
8, and then you're going to have to roll it. And you probably will get 4 more. I'm impressed.
You should be.
Did you get 9?
Oh,
Whoa! You goober.
doubt me, will you? Anyways, okay. So we're gonna do. There's a lot of stuff happening right now, everybody. I'm really sorry, but here we go. We need to get some water boiling. We have to boil these as well. So don't worry. It's fine. I got a whole stove that boils real fast, and then we'll make a transfer. So, nope, you got to have the water thing where the water is. Now, So the next thing you're gonna do to make the filling is, so we've rolled these out. We're gonna place a circle in the palm of my hand, and using a slotted spoon, we're gonna put 3 or 4 in each round. Blueberries. That seems
Using
not,
a slotted spoon to let
the juice come down. Exactly.
But I think you should make the potato ones first because you have that already.
It has to cool a little bit.
What does?
The
The potatoes?
yes, a little bit. Not the
Does
potatoes.
cornstarch? You said you're gonna put cornstarch?
Nope, that comes later. That's for the sauce. I need a smaller slotted spoon. You guys, look, we have been through all of this so many times. I got one. Got it. That we look. How many times have we done these episodes? I don't know, 103 of
How
them.
many are you supposed to put on there?
That many.
It says.
That's 3 or 4, and I'm
Oh, 3
overruled.
or 4 blueberries?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So now I'm just pinching the edges, and then once I pinch the edges, I'm going to try and come back and make a. Now you're going to try and get all of the air out of this. Well, and then I'll come back and maybe try and decorate it. But for now, that's it. That's literally all you're looking at doing. You could
Are you
do
gonna
it.
do the crinoline?
I'm going to try.
Yeah.
Work,
I
but
think you're doing great.
I don't think so. But
Well, that's how you do it.
sort of getting worse the longer I do it.
You want a fork to just scallop the
Let me
edges?
see.
Looks like a jellyfish.
Okay.
Do a lot of those. So I'm gonna do. Listen, I'm not gonna lie to you.
Do 4.
I love you all, and I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm only gonna do what's in here. I'm gonna do half of these. 5 of these are gonna be blueberry, and 5 of them are going to be potato.
Perfect. It's for demonstration.
And then we are going to do more later. So again, we're not, not rocket science here.
Why is it like that?
Why is what like what?
I fix it.
The important thing is trying to get as much air out of this as humanly possible. Now, again, I don't know if that's news, if you're going to be successful. I'm not successful. This is literally like making
You're
a
supposed
dumpling.
to do those out on the edge.
Well-
You're making them awfully close to the dough.
It's like this is like a Japanese dumpling.
We can't see it because your fingers are in the way.
Whatever. Again, you're getting what you get at this point in the night, everybody. I don't want to hear it from you. How about that? None of you. No, I'm just kidding. Okay. I'm gonna just do these because what else are we gonna do at this point? Nothing.
Okay, so when you make the folds, pitch them towards the edge.
I understand. No.
I'm just trying to help. Yeah, like that. Yes. Nope.
Telling you, it's not.
Out on the edge. There you go.
Do you like to try and do these? Because it's not as easy as it looks. It doesn't matter. All you want to make sure is it's pinched. That's the real.
And sealed. That's really.
You really want to pinch it a lot and make sure because you don't
Yeah,
want.
Denise asked if you want a fork. Do you want a fork to like pasty edge them?
I don't know if that's going to really do.
Pasty or however you pronounce that.
So, as you can see, I'm sorry to my Ukrainian viewers out there. Any babushkas out there, please don't attack me in the street. I am an ally to your cooking, but I don't think it's going to work. We'll see.
Text drink has turned into Nickelodeon slime. Yes, it is very green. Oh yeah, it looks even like neon green on the TV.
Okay, you can also do that. Now I'm going to do it on the other side too, just to be super fancy. Okay. Now this is the dough is different, but we've made hand pies before, but this is a dumpling because again, there was a little baking powder inside of a baking soda, I think in the dumpling.
Well, and we're hoping these don't
Globe?
Yeah, don't leak. Is that why you're being so extra cautious?
I am, and you also, like I said, I'm trying to get as much. I'm pinching back as far as I can here, as much as I can. And then, yeah. Now my phone's like, "Hey man, trying to do your home workout." I'm like, "What time is it?" It's not 9 o'clock. That's a different home workout that I've been ignoring. So don't worry, it's fine. Okay, we're good for that for now. I'll make the sauce, and then it's all gonna come together. Don't worry, everybody.
Do you want us to fish out the blueberries
No,
so you can make the sauce?
no. Oh, that is
We can do that.
there.
Of course it is.
Okay, so the same thing here. You're gonna do basically the same thing. This is a 1 circle of dough. Place a heaping, this teaspoon, but we're just gonna
Scoop it. You want to scoop?
just gonna get like that. Get it in the middle. Tighten it up. Tighten everything up, everybody. Perfect. That's perfect. I like it. I like the way it looks. Thanks. This is the all-star of tonight's episode, everybody, if you didn't know. But I don't know what the hell I'm doing. But I'm going to kind of do the pinch method on these potato ones, because again, when you look at the different pictures, they are literally like this. And then you boil them, and then you make the good stuff. So
Water is boiling in the back. That's what's cooking.
yes, it's not quite yet, but we're getting there. Make sure you get some good potato and some good onion. Again, you're gonna make a mess, so go. Potatoes. Crazy person. Play-Doh time!
Amy retired from being side dish person, so I am now side dish person.
Yeah, she told Carmen, like, you're it.
Yeah.
Now I sit on the sidelines and drink.
Heckle, apparently.
It's good for you. There you go.
That's what executives do.
Denise is earning her executive producer mantra tonight. I'm not sure what they mean. Though the assassin is not a contributing sassing editor. Again, the whole point is like really push these together, because there's no egg, there's no, and if you want it to now, and the other thing too is like they kind of look like this, where they're flat and they're wide like this. We're kind of, we're doing the best we can here. I know I am. Thanks, Denise. Heckling the audience. Oh, keep sticking my finger. I mean, you could take these mashed potatoes and really do a lot of filling, so. So whatever technique you have that's better than this, write in to sidedishcooking@gmail.com and let us know. Or leave a comment below. Also, tell your friends about us and tell them to subscribe and like these videos if you already haven't. I know you guys have, but love it if you told 5 people, and they told 5 people, and they told 5 people, and man, we'd be a juggernaut. You'd be in at the ground floor. And it's not a pyramid scheme, so you're not going to make any money. But I'm not going to make any money either. I mean, if we get 10 times what we have, we barely make it up. So, anyways,
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm jibber jabbing.
He's getting subscribers.
Yeah, that's right. You're on your phone, not paying attention.
I'm looking up schmaltz and sour cream sauce for these.
Okay. So we have confectioner sugar, don't we?
Yeah.
Okay. I've got them separated out. This is. It'll be boiling shortly. I'm gonna try this potato mixture. I probably should try the other one too. Man, it tastes spectacular. Holy crap, that's good. What was in here? Onions. Okay, let me get another bowl, and I will have you strain that out, Denise. Yeah, juice and some berries. It doesn't have to be everything, but all the berries out. But okay, so I'm gonna clean this up. Come on. Okay, so move these together. I'm gonna put this back in our other dough box. We can make all kinds of fun stuff. I don't know why I did that. Hot, 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 hot. Too hot to handle. There we go. So while these are boiling, it takes about what 2-3 minutes maybe. I'm gonna get another pan because we gotta, we have to have butter and we actually have to have 2 more pans. Well, actually, we don't. We need 1 more pan, right? Nope.
You're asking the wrong girl.
I'll use that. I'll use that for one for this and this one for the onions. Because this is going to go in the butter's going to go in here first, and then I'll add these back and toss everything. I know what's happening. Don't worry, everybody. But we're going to boil everything first, and then we're going to make everything come together at the end. Okay. So let's have a drink. Now I got this Strauss sour cream. It's really, I like Strauss's dairy products. The milk is really good, but
What percentage fat is that?
I don't know. Let's look. It is, well, there's 23% fat, 4.5 grams saturated fat, total fat 6
So
grams.
like the sour cream in Russia
Is ridiculous.
is like 40%.
Yeah, it's so much.
That is so creepy, John.
I will know, John. The front, the when you pull up, the ring will tell me you're here. So don't worry.
No,
Well, that's happening.
Not in Denise's bed truck.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. Her truck is out front, so okay. These are it's like so close to boiling, it hurts my feelings.
Okay.
While I'm doing that, where's the powdered sugar? Here we go. Powdered sugar. I was powdered sugar. Confectioner sugar. I found it in a box labeled confectioner sugar. Remember to set. Try and set a reminder for next week. You're not going to want to miss it. If you think that we can't know what we're doing today, wait till I'm trying to roll up waffle cones and burning my fingers on the waffle iron at the same time. That has got to be fun for people. So, come on. How much?
If it's sour cream, it's just sour cream dipping. That's it.
For this one. For this one, you need. And you melt the butter, 1 tablespoon of cornstarch.
So can you start the butter melting over there?
Yes. No, I need it for this one.
Can't you put both of them on?
Probably could, but not going to. This is always. Okay. It's really thick as it is. I don't really know how much I'm actually going to need of. Oh, I'm adding butter. That's why it'll loosen it. Did I tell you I dropped butter on my toe the other day? That was fun. Butter toe. Toe butters. Melt butter. For filling. For sauce. 1 table. Melted and cooked. Oh, that's to melt it and cook it in there. Okay. Yes, ish.
How much goes in the other one?
I don't know. Question I don't know. Also, it just says unsalted butter for serving. It doesn't actually. 2 tablespoons probably because it's all. No, yeah, about that. I'm gonna give it the same. So we'll put it in the. This is starting to boil up. Probably can't see that, but if you can.
Nope.
Okay, these are good. I'm gonna do the blueberries first. It does say to do about 5 or 6 at a time. You don't want to over. This is one of those things. Again, you don't probably want to overcrowd. It will probably will stick. What in the? I'm not gonna add the cornstarch. It is thick. This thing is thick enough. So I don't think you need to add it at this point. If you had a juicier berries, maybe I don't know. But I mean, look at that.
Oh yeah.
That's plenty thick. And actually, I'm going to turn that off in terms of the heat right now because I don't want to turn it into. I'm going to let the butter continue to melt as it is. Get your spider, not your giant spider, your small spider. And again, I'm just looking for how it looks. They're not sticking together, which is good, and they're not open, which is also good. So while we're finishing these ones in there, we'll put the potato ones in, and then we will finish everything all together pretty quickly. So
Smells good.
I'm getting a nice steam.
So those have only been in about a minute and a half.
Yeah, that's what I'm. You're keeping track of that? Okay, cool. Oh yeah. So look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that.
Yeah.
Look at that. So you're going to coat them with the confectioner's sugar. So I'm going to use dusters. There, found it. Don't worry. I'll dust
Need
it.
a larger plate? Are you putting them all out?
No, that's really rusty.
There's another one in there.
That's a good one. What do you think? Where are we at?
Well, when she said it was a minute and a half, it was 8:11.
We're not there yet.
Yeah. I can tell the pasta is cooking though. I mean, just by the look of it. You can see this one not super attractive, but it is. I mean, God, it is. It's not great, everybody. Thanks, Denise. Okay.
Yeah, you cover them. You're gonna pull them out of water.
Nope, I'm going to put them in here.
Okay.
I'm going to coat them and then put them with confectioner's sugar.
Oh, okay. I thought you were putting confectioner's sugar directly on them, and I was like, that's.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not going to do that. You know, listen, everyone. This is. Oh yeah. See, like this one looks weird, but it's still.
That one looks better.
I think I'm gonna have to get a restraining order against John.
I know it's getting kind of creepy. I mean, I'm gonna have to come hang out in the bed of your truck. That is what a serial killer says,
Yeah, right.
John.
I have this in writing.
Mm-hmm. Where are we at? 2.5?
About 2.5.
Okay. I'm going to turn this back on just to, like medium high heat there. And these are just going in, and they're not, we're not going to we're just kind of coating these with the heat. So that's why.
Basically, you're coating them with blueberry syrup.
Yes, I mean yes. Place in a shower dish, generally coat with melted butter, prevent sticking, time on cocktail. Yeah, there you go.
Okay, don't mix them too much.
Not much seen. Okay. Make sure I'm looking at everything correctly. Oh, no. I was right. You're going to take these out. They're going to drain. You do put convection or sugar on them. Dollop of sour cream, and then drizzle.
So you don't put them in the syrup?
So I was right. Don't worry, everybody. We're going to figure this out together. See, the fact that you know that makes you a serial killer. God.
Where are you going to put them?
What do you mean? I'm going to plate them up individually.
Oh. Okay. Do you have enough plates?
I do.
Okay. I'm not a serial killer. Censors is my job. Don't hate.
Really? Again, something a serial killer might say. I'm totally not a serial killer, but it's my job to do this.
Okay, push that plate on the counter a bit more, please.
I'm feeling a bit threatened.
I don't know how I feel about this.
Yeah.
I thought these were gonna.
You feel good.
Okay, these are gonna be great.
They are going to be great. Then you should get the one that looks terrible, but
Why is that what Denise is?
I don't know.
Deciding
Now it
who's
has a
whose
bubble
as you
butt.
pull them out.
It has a bubble butt.
Because I'm okay with odd.
yes. That's mine. I get to eat too. I'm doing all the work here. Okay.
Those are not snowflake plates.
Okay.
Yeah, the powdered sugar just melts
Yeah, it does.
into them.
Okay. Give that a try, everybody. Oh, let's put these ones in.
Oh, I'm not asking.
No, because I get this one, remember?
Stop your ice crunching in the finger. I didn't know you were an ice cruncher. Oh, that's delightful.
That's what you get.
I won.
Man, that's pretty good. If not, have you ever had a pierogi?
The way you yelled that at me
Whoa.
sounds threatening.
Sorry.
I don't know if I've ever had a pierogi.
I like this.
Mm-hmm.
I like it quite a bit. This is interesting. These ones floated more. I wonder if it's because of the airiness of the.
Of the potato?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that would make sense. These are tasty.
Yeah.
I like the blueberry.
Yeah, I can taste the cinnamon in there.
It's really, really
Yeah, it's good.
delightful. Yeah. So I'm just melting this butter here. When they're done, I'll pull them out, throw them in this pan. We'll move the pan over here, and we'll finish everything up.
Is that?
Oh my God, we forgot the sour cream dollop.
On these?
Yes.
With the blueberry?
Yes.
I don't need that. Mine's gone.
Okay. Oh my God.
So dumb. Like one of the main things of it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It makes it like there it is, right there. You met. Mm-hmm. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's
It adds the tanginess. Yes. Sorry, everybody. Make sure you add the sour cream dollop because that is the moneymaker right there. Yep. That's good.
Yeah, that was really good.
Without it, it was good, but that makes it really great.
Without it was good, but a little too sweet.
And it also, and maybe this is me, I think it tenderizes a little bit. Maybe the dough gets a little, it feels different texturally, but maybe that's just me. So, yeah. Anyways, this is good.
That was good. Okay.
Yeah, we got 2 minutes to go.
keep your fork.
We have freshy plates.
Mm-hmm. You can't have savory with sweet.
Okay.
I'm going to turn this down a little bit because I don't want it to get. You could brown.
Onions back in there?
Not yet. I'm doing that right now.
What is that?
Okay. So, what have we learned? That we are never prepared as we should be. I'm going to add more butter. Because again, I'm tossing and coating these, so I want to make sure that we. Have enough butter to do so.
You turd. Now it looks like I snorted cocaine.
Sacred coat, what?
You weren't very good at doing it.
There's powdered sugar.
Oh,
Just put that somewhere else on your hands.
oh yeah. This is gonna. I can't wait for this one. It's also gonna be quite delightful, I think. Okay, I think I used one of these plates that I was. Actually, I used more than one, but it doesn't matter. I'll use this one. That's fine. We just need one, Denise. Yes. Okay, turning this off. I'm gonna move.
Might be.
So these ones are a little different. Like they popped up more, I think. Here. But again, see how they're just big and flat, which is,
They look like big eggs.
they're kind of like
Ears.
ears. I was going to say like Yoda ears. Okay. Again, and all,
Snowflake?
yeah, I mean, look at this. Now, I'm not going too crazy here because they're cooked. I am letting them go a little bit, but I'm not like sauteing these, right? I'm just kind of covered in the butter.
So then, do these just get a dollop of sour cream, or do you make a sauce?
Or no, sour cream on top of it. Yeah, that's what the butter is providing that delightfulness. So just sort of. But I'm going to give everybody that. Round the horn.
Ooh, that looks delicious. delicious.
Well, you didn't get one, so I'll let you know.
Perfect.
Yeah, but hey, back up. You have your own.
It smells.
I
This
think the
smells.
dough got a little rubbery, but that may have been
I think. I mean,
my
I'm.
fault for working it too much.
I think that's how it should be.
I gotta tell you, everybody's a damn critic around these parts. I think it's your fault. Totally your fault. You probably worked too much. You're terrible at your job.
That doesn't suck though.
No, that tastes amazing.
Yeah. Both of them. I mean, let's get a money shot of that. Come on. That is pretty great.
Yeah.
I'm using my blueberry fork, but whatever. Mm,
You're using your what? Oh, blueberry fork.
wow.
Yeah, that's
This is really, really excellent. For me, you've got multiple textures going on here. You've got the dough, which has some tooth to it, but then you've got the smoothness of the potato on the inside. But then you also have these like deliciously crispy caramelized onions. This is really delightful. What do you think?
I love it.
Yeah, it's really, really great. Yeah, wow. Okay, well, that took a long time, but we did it. Thanks for showing up, as always. Everybody who's out there, everybody sticks along on these long episodes, watches me be crazy, radio silence, all that kind of fun stuff. Like I said, if you can, look, Jack, you're in my kitchen. If you can, donate to the links that I provide here shortly after this and to the description of this video. Any little bit helps. And then anything you can do locally, for providing food boxes. I'm sure there's local organizations helping out as well. So look at them up and do what you can there. Next week, like I said, is our 2-year anniversary. You don't want to miss it. I'm not saying it's going to be even more chaotic than normal, but who knows? It might be. And maybe I'll wear a party hat. I haven't decided. But we love you for showing up. Thank you for coming every week. And just remember that life is a little bit rough right now for a lot of people. You don't have to navigate it alone. Reach out to your friends and your family and just say, I need help. If you need the help, I had a great conversation with my sister about this earlier this week. She was needing it, and so. And then just remember to be kind and be loyal, and to do something nice for somebody next to you. Love you. We'll see you for